I promise you this, not a single person will ever read your entire resume. It's an unfortunate reality. They will skim it. At best, they'll look at the first half really closely. They really will not look at much. Now, this is really important. We'll touch on some of this stuff later about it is important about creating a good resume, but I do think there's too much importance put on resumes. But the bitter truth, the bitter reality is that unfortunately, that's just, you can have the best resume in the world. It may not matter. What I want you guys to start thinking about here is how can you package together 2 or 3 sentences that sum up who you are and make you look successful, like somebody that somebody wants to hire. If you can do that, if you can help me quickly see what you guys are what you personally are good at, that is going to start filtering down into your resume building. It's going to filtering down to your networking. It's going to filter down into your cover letter. What you need is think of it as a mantra or an elevator pitch, right? That is what I want you guys to think about and what I want you to work on. The other thing too, so you've got this statement. You remember in the last slide, yeah, I showed you mine. That's that for one on the top sits on top of my resume. If you got it to a place where you feel pretty good about it, stick it on your resume, because honestly, like I said, people read the first half. They will absolutely read that. That's what they're going to read more than anything else. That's what they're going to remember more than anything else. The next thing that people do when they look at resumes, where did you work? They're going to want to know, oh, you worked at Facebook? Ooh, you worked at Facebook. Interesting. Or they're going to want to know, like, they might look, the rest of it, they'll scan. They'll say, okay, oh, okay, she worked here, she worked here, oh, interesting, she worked there for only 8 months. What happened there? Blah, blah, blah. That's a whole other issue. But that's why this statement is so important, because it could also be used for your resume there. The truth is, people mostly hire people they know, or people who come from people recommended from people they know. This Hollywood is the worst at this. We only that's why some people who are terrible people keep getting the same jobs. It's an unfortunate reality that people tend to hire people they know, or people they've worked with in the past, or people that come recommended from people they trust. It goes back to that idea of, look, the reason it happens ultimately is we're just so busy. It's just, I can't deal with 6,000 resumes. And just help me find someone, what I want, just help me find that person. That's typically why this happens. So it is incredibly important that you are out there networking and getting yourself, building your reputation. If you have this statement, if you have this understanding of what makes you special, then you can start connecting with people and getting to know them and asking them for help, forming a relationship with them, so you become one of those people who get recommended. What I would suggest on what's your weakness is find a way to sugarcoat it. Be honest with yourself and say, God, I'm kind of boorish and I interrupt people all the time. Find a way to say, I probably need to spend a little bit more time and energy on hearing people out, right? That's exactly the same thing, but just find a way to make it sound palatable. There isn't a single person in the history of the world that does not have annoying traits and weaknesses. So we all have them. That's a good news. And so when somebody asks that question, they really do want it. What they really are asking is, are you self-reflective? Do you see, do you understand who you are? And have you thought about yourself in a comprehensive way? That's really what they're asking.